Hello, 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 and welcome to a Let's Play of Dungeons of Dredmor. Now, this is a fun little roguelike game which has just come out. It's on Steam. It's about £3.50, or I guess about $5, €5, that sort of thing. And yeah, it's a very, very fun little game. I've spent well over 2 hours on it, despite only owning it for a few days. I've enjoyed some roguelikes in the past, so it's nice to have one that kind of wants to get more people into the genre, because it's a very fun genre. And this game is no exception. Now, we're going to start a new game. I've played this a little bit before, so I know what I'm doing. Now we're going to go for medium difficulty, and we're going to go for permadeath, because permadeath is basically what a roguelike's all about. You learn, and then you try again when you eventually get killed by something squishy. So, let's go. Now, Dungeons of Dredmor. At the beginning, you have 7 skill points you get to specify and all this sort of thing. So, you've got magic, things like Viking wizardry and necronomic economics and mathemagic, stuff like that. It's a game with a very good sense of humour, and it doesn't take itself seriously whatsoever. I mean, you've got a skill that basically lets you be Indiana Jones. You start the game with a fedora and are generally dashing and roguish. Yeah. Or you can go for random skills, which makes it difficult but quite interesting. It's more for a kind of, can I survive this playthrough, rather than a let's seriously do it. Now this time, rather than just a playthrough where I'm trying to actually beat the thing, we're going to create a character who's a bit idiotic, let's say. So we're going to go for unarmed combat. We're also going to go for Berserker Rage, the Artful Dodger. Let's also go for Perception, because the amount of times I've died by walking into traps that I could easily see is ridiculous. We shall also go for, let's go for math and magic. You gotta have at least one magic. We'll also go for smithing, and let's go for the Indiana Jones thing. So what we have here, people, is an Indiana Jones character who likes to kick things, regularly gets angry, likes to run away, and is good at maths. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the story of Mad Derick. In ages long past, great heroes bound the dark Lord Dredmor in the depths of the earth, that his evil would trouble the land nevermore. Alas, the foolish Dredmor proved most devious and patient, for he had been loosening his magical bonds, slowly freeing himself to again spread his evil in the world of light. He must be stopped. Again. Once more, it is a time of adventure, of glory. It is the time for a hero. Unfortunately, this hero is you. You have been summoned by the king to prove yourself, to save the land and its people, to join the heroes of legend and victory over the dungeons of Dredmor. Mad Derick likes. Just some little notes about the tutorial. Now, yeah, it's... I personally really like the graphical style of this game. I've heard that some people have a bit of a problem with it. I don't really understand why. It's... in compared to all the rest of the roguelikes, a hell of a lot of roguelikes are made in ASCII, which is, for those who don't know, it's basically letters. So, you know, it's a bit of a step up in that regard, and the game itself is very fun. Now, I have a problem with my mouse at the moment. The right mouse button is balked. It works, but just about. So if I die stupidly, I'm going to reload an old save and come back, because... yeah, it's not that fair. We'll see how it goes. I mean, we're playing an imbecile who's good at maths and uses his feet to kill things, so this could be over in 5 minutes, this could be over in a month. We'll find out. We'll find out. So let's get this started. First we'll bring up the inventory and that. The only problem I have with this game is the UI isn't that great. It's not terrible, I've seen far worse. It's not that great. We've got our fedora there. You also have a hell of a lot of different skills. All that sort of thing. We got magic, we got food, water, potions, all this sort of thing. There's a crafting system. It's very in-depth, very good. So let's get started, shall we? Loot that. Let's kick this door down. Ah, enemies. So this could be over very quickly. 3 enemies at once isn't that great of a start. We'll find out. Kick them. Kick them to death. Kick them all. Yeah, we got away with that. Bookshelves give you different recipes and things like that. It's all very good. There's also lots of little jokes for pretty much everything. Won't spoil all of them because I would quite like some of you to buy this. Let's see if we can disable this trap. We can. Let's also open this door. Oh, it's a Diggle. Hello, Mr. Diggle. I'm gonna kick you. Oh, we've got another one coming up by the side of us. Yeah. Currency in this game is called Zorkmins, which sounds like a marketing team really did not know what to call their brand of mints. But yeah, we're not doing too badly considering we're concentrating on kicking things to death. We're not doing too badly whatsoever. The animations in this game are great, by the way. There's loads of different varieties, all that sort of thing. Let's have a look. Aha! A shrine for the Lutefisk. Lutefisk is a disgusting, in my opinion, fish. And in this game, I haven't actually sacrificed enough pieces of Lutefisk to find out what happens yet. But we'll see if we can do that in this Let's Play. Because as much as I've played this game for 2 hours, I've never got very far into the second floor. It is a very difficult game if you don't know what you're doing and you have a screwed up mouse. An Anvil of Krong. Now an Anvil of Krong, if I were to have a weapon, which I don't, we could place it on the anvil and it would either curse it, reducing its stats, or make it much, much better, just by random chance. So, unfortunately, I don't think I can put my fists on there. Fists of Rage, that sort of thing, but no. I wonder if I can put my hat on there. I can! Hooray! We have a better hat. What does this hat give us? It gave us some more sagacity. Primary attribute of the wizard. Never heard that word before. I'll take the word for it that it is a genuine word. Let's have a look through. Oh, thou art a troll-whoring sheep buggerah. Thank you, Mr. Diggle. For that, you're going to get kicked. Kick. 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 Ah. This is a bit of a problem. Ha ha ha. Oh dear. Let's teleport it. This could be worse. Or it could save our lives. Excellent. We will eat some food and run away until our health regenerates enough that we can kick this thing to death. That should be enough. Come over here. No. Well, folks, that was the story of Mad Derick. I hope you enjoyed it. He certainly didn't. But yeah, that's Dungeons of Dredmor. There isn't much more to it. I may do another video in future. Try and continue Mad Derick's son's story. We'll see if we can get any better. Mad Derick the Adventurer, the setting of defenestration, killed by a Diggle. Oh dear. Well, there's not much more I can say about the game. It's a really good game for £3.50. I mean, I've played it more than I've played some £30 shooters, which is always a good thing. And you know, supporting indie developers is always nice. It's always a nice thing. So I recommend it. It's a very good game. It's very fun. You can do stupid things like Mad Derick, go in and start kicking things to death. Or you can play it as a hardcore roguelike, which it's very good at. A good roguelike is hard to find, and it is a very good one. So, I shall bid you farewell. That was Dungeons of Dredmor.